Okay. So in your midterm project timeline, the timeline project, do not edit this part down here. This is the original copy. If you edit it, you're changing it for everybody in the entire 6th grade. What you need to do is open it by clicking on the blue letters. It says World War II Timeline Template. Click on that. It's going to open. And what it does, it's creating a copy into your drive, your Google Drive. Okay? Now, for those of you, I guess I'm going to take my computer with me because we're going to go on a little field trip. Very small field trip. No, we're not going to the library. We're going to the hallway. So everybody leave your computers, hang out here. I'm taking our other students with us. Yeah, right here. Oh. It's a fun little field trip to the hallway. Hand me that door stop. Thank you very much. All right, line up on this wall. Who's going to hold our online students? Okay. Make sure they can see the timeline. All right, guys. So this is essentially what your timeline will look like, but it's going to be in Google slide form. So what's going to happen is on your template, I'm going to give you this first part. I'm going to give you these dates because I want you to have the same exact dates from the very beginning. Okay. Next week, whenever you add to this timeline, I'm going to give you half of the dates and you find the rest of the dates for yourself, but you have to put them in order, right? So, which means January 30th, 1933 has to come before September 1st, 1939, correct? Because it's in what's called chronological order. Chronological order means date, time are in order from start to end. Okay, so this is going to be phase 1. Your template has these dates on here. You are going to be required to add the information and find a picture that represents it. Are there any questions? Marquise, you got questions? Okay. All right. Let's go back in. That was a fun field trip, huh? Field trip in time. At least you got to stand up and walk around for a minute, right? All right, so what I need everybody to do is go to your drive. Does everybody remember how to get to your drive? Okay, give me a second, we'll go over that. All right, give me a second. We'll go over how to get to your drive. I'm on it. Okay, for those of you that don't remember how to get to the drive, open a new Google tab. Let me move Marquise out of the way here. Marquise, you're in the way. Get out of the way. Okay, I got you. All right. And over by your profile picture is what's called the waffle. This is a waffle. Google calls this a waffle because apparently it looks like a waffle. So you click on that. And then the third icon at the top is typically your drive. Okay? So everybody's going to click on their drive. All right. Obviously, your drive is different from my drive because my drive has all the material that I need to make your lessons. Your drive only has the lessons that I want you to have in your drive, and maybe other teachers as well. So what you're going to look for is the notes page that we created on Tuesday. It's called WW2 Midterm Project. It's a Google Doc. And if you can't find that, just search WW2 in the search bar. Huh? Unblock games. I'm trying to do some unblock games over here. Google calls it a waffle, and I'm Google certified to use Google terms, so I'm calling it a waffle. Drive. WW2. All right. On your notes page that you just opened up, the WW2 midterm project. You have two links on there, okay? The link that is going to give you the most help for this week is the second link. How you open that link is you click on it, and then you just click on where it says World on Fire.
How do I get to that?
Let's go to your drive. So, all right, so now it's created in your drive. Okay. All right, so everybody go ahead and open up that second link. It'll open up this page where it says World on Fire. And well, all you're gonna do, this is gonna be like the easiest midterm you have ever had or ever will have. Okay? You are simply going to copy and paste. Yes.
How do you do that?
How do you copy and paste? Good question. So, how you copy and paste. For example, our first date over like on our timeline was November 11th, 1918, correct? So what you're going to do is you are going to highlight where it says World War I ends, okay? Highlight it, and then on your laptops, see at the bottom of your mouse pad, there's a line. The left side is a normal click on a mouse. The right side is like a right click. So you right click over the highlighted part. And it says copy, paste, whatever. Okay? You can also press Control C for copy. Okay? If you just press Control and hold Control and then C, that'll copy it to your clipboard. Okay? Do you have a question?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, so now that that is copied, we're going to go back to the Google slide for our timeline template. Is everybody there? We go back to the Google slide. Huh? All right, so everybody's there? Now, where it says name, what do you think I want you to put there? Please go to the computers. Okey-dokey. Where it says name, what do you think I want you to put there?
The name.
What name?
World Online.
No.
Our name.
Your name. That's correct. So put your name where it says name. And do not type YOURNAME. Actually put your name. So for example, if your name is Azula Mabula, you're going to type Azula Mabula. Do not type Azula Mabula because nobody's name is Azula Mabula.
That'd be weird if it was.
There might be somebody named Azula Mabula somewhere in the world. Let's see. Okay? Elastic pops.
Even really.
Type your name. Okay, so after you type your name,
Something happened.
what do you do?
It was not. I was looking for that.
Why does your window all funky like that? Did you open it in Canvas? You didn't? Hey, you got a lot of tabs open.
I wonder what.
That's why your computer's freaking out.
Having a shoe.
It is, like literally all the words are going on.
Whenever you say your computer's freaking out, it's having a heart attack.
Motherboard short circuit. I only one letter.
I know. I'm getting weird. It's my Olympic station.
Yeah, come on.
Nice thing is someone. You're not doing that.
All right, so after you type your name, yes? Go ahead.
Want to see me?
Alright.
Mm.
Oh, that's very loud.
Easy way to do this. I'm gonna do. Type your name. You got it? You got your name on there?
Oh, read it.
Okay. After you type your name, we go to the first slide.
I'm like, it's crazy done.
So I want everybody on the first slide. What does it say on the first slide?
November 11th.
November 11th, 1918. What do you think I want you to put on this slide?
The information of 1980.
The information that goes with it, right?
Yes.
All right. So how you do that? You click on your text box. It's already there for you. We gotta come up here. Press space. And hold down Control and press V. That's World War I. All right. So this is roughly what yours looks like, correct? you might have to move your text box. And to do that, to move your text box, you take your cursor. Take your cursor and hover over one of the blue lines. See how my cursor changed? There's a pointer cursor and then the crosshair cursor. You hold it onto the crosshair cursor and you click on that blue box. And now you can move your text box anywhere you want it to go. Okay? So you just kind of have to, you might have to move it down or move it to the side or something like that, okay? See how your cursor is a pointer cursor? Hover over a blue line, it's a crosshair cursor. Click. Yep. You got it? You need to go back over to here. Got it? That's good enough. Got it over here? All right. Now, underneath your text box, you just click on the background. So click anywhere on the black that's outside of your text box. It deselects the text box. No. So just click outside of the text box. So your text box is not selected. That blue bar, that blue box is not there anymore.
Oh.
You got yours, that blue box? All right, now it's time to insert a picture, right? You need to find a picture that represents the end of World War I. So what you're going to do, does everybody see my cursor? It's right here. Does everybody see my cursor? So you have your pointer selector, your text box, and then insert image. Does everybody see that? Click on insert image, and then scroll down to search the web. You're going to click on search the web. And you're going to type in end of World War I. So you actually have to type in end of World War I. And then you select one of those pictures that you feel represents the end of World War I the best. And then once you're done with that, you go through the same process as you just did for the rest of them. Okay? Which one you select? Are you selecting this one? You select it. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually have to click it, and then a blue box will pop up at the bottom, and you press insert. Okay? I'll show you how to do that real quick. So let's say, for example, I felt like this one right here. I'm just randomly selecting one. You don't have to select by pick. I click on it, I come down here to this blue bar and I press insert. And it puts it in there. It would be nice if you took the time to center it on the page. What you do is you click on it and you see how that red bar pulls up? It centers it. Okay? But you don't have to. As long as that picture's on there, that's fine. All right, now you go on to slide number 3. And you do the same process for January 3rd or January 30th, 1933. Everybody got it? Any questions? Yes.
Do we keep doing this?
So you're gonna have to go back to that World on Fire page and copy the information for January 30th, 1933. Don't just put World War I ends on all of them. They're all different events and different dates. Yes. You don't have to. Any other questions? All right, so for Dexter's Diligent Disciples, everybody that has all of their information or all of their assignments turned in this week that's in class today, Ureli, Karen, Jasmine, Justice, and Cassandra. There are some other people that are not in class today that have turned in all their assignments. You have free time after you're done with this step. Okay? Yes, you have all of your assignments turned in this week. So you have free time. You complete this, the rest of these that I have on here for you, and you have free time. Okay? So I don't want to see any more drawing. I want to see working.